Hello and welcome back to the channel. So today's video is completed pages. I only have a few completed and I have a few whips. I've been jumping around back and forth again in that kind of mood again. So I'll show you my completed pages first and then we'll go into the whips from there. If you've watched my new favourites video of RJ Hampson, you know that I've kind of fallen in love with his hardback books and I have bought a few recently. And it kind of started with this Moonlight Mischief, which was a gift. And when I was playing in this page, just kind of really fell in love with these books, to be honest. And I have so far just done this page. He's called Busted. Absolutely love how this turned out, and it was a lot of fun to work on. These are single-sided, so beautiful. Much easier when you're working with the Amazon print, which is what they are. So I popped down an Ohuhu marker base, and then I used my Prismacolor on top of there, just nice and soft for a relaxing bit of playing about. I've got some glitter gel pen centers for my flowers, and just some white paint pen for, you know, the fur and the fluff on the clothing, just to finish that off there. And I really like how they turned out. I think they turned out really cute. I did all that and then I stared at it for a while, and I was going to do like a pastel floor and add a little bit of something, but I just really like it as it is, so I didn't, and that's that. From there I have done a page in my old and true trusty favourites. I know it's been a while since I got back to this little guy. My Reptiloids book by Vassal Psycho. I kind of had this whip sitting around for a particularly long time, I'm not gonna lie. Again, it's a Ohuhu marker base, and then I have used the Thule Art. Let me just unlock this camera so it'll let me show you the Thule Art black paint pens that I got as a gift from my husband. And if you've seen my haul visit recently, I put in there that I'm just not a big fan of the shiny black acrylic that they use for those. And this is the page I use those on. I've then just got pencils over the top of that, and I can't rightly remember which ones. I didn't like how the grass turned out, I'm not gonna lie, looks a bit weird. Kind of fits in with the nighttime theme, so I'm alright with it. Another page done in there, so I'm super getting there. You guys know yourself, if you watched my channel for a while, I've done quite a lot of pages in here. And then of course I have done a Morgan O'Brien Matchstick Mouse. I did a page in my summer book of his, and I did this one a little while ago. I have again based it with alcohol marker. I always tend to do that on the Amazon print. And then I've gone over in pencils, I'm not sure which. And then you guys know I've been collecting my Thule Art paint pens for a while, and I am wanting to play with those, and I've been using them more and more. So I've used some orange on the chair and her hat, a little bit of yellow just to highlight, I can't remember what they're called, it's not going to come to me, a little bit of white around the clouds, and I've added some green to the trees, so quite a bit there for me. And then I did just use this red paint pen down here as a solid colour, and I do like how they turned out, to be honest, just picking out those bits and pieces, so I'm quite happy with that. And that is another page done in my summer Matchstick Mouse book. Love those books. I think, to be honest, Maria Scholl has come out with a couple of new books lately, and I purchased the, I'm not sure what it's called in English. Is it Starfall? Maybe. And she's come out with another one. Again, I don't know what it's called in English, but it's Sagan, I think. And that is a fairy tales one, and I do kind of want that one as well, but I never colour in these. I never really colour in the ones I got, and I think to mainly justify the purchases I made, because again, I don't buy colouring books very often or very randomly anymore. I did decide I really needed to colour in, I think Mandolin is Moon Valley maybe. Just needed to colour one of her pages, but didn't really fancy much of anything at the time, and then just thought, it still counts. It counts. I'm having it. So I just laid some blue mist, almost like an opening into the sky, with gel crayons, and then I've got a black. That'll either be. Is that gonna, that's not a Tule Art black. I think that is a black Sakura glaze pen. I do love those. And then I went with a white acrylic, a white Signor Uniball gel pen. And I did just add, I don't know if you can actually see them, I just added some little white splashes, because I do have this Dina Wakley gloss spray, acrylic gloss spray, and what I do is I take the top off that and I dip a brush in and I flick a brush, or you can flick the end of your spray. Spraying this thing is a way too much, way too intense, so I just use it to flick a little bit because it is quite watery and perfect for that. And I'm not gonna lie, that is everything I've coloured for the last few months that I've completed. So as promised, also the whips I've been like jumping around all over the place with. I did pick up a Hannah Calls on. This is Tales of the City Among the Stars, I think. Pretty sure that's right. And I have not worked in this book. I've had it a while and I do love it. So, you know, I really wanted to have a go in it, and I wanted to try out the Decor Time pencils that I bought from the range for a couple of quid. These are like, you know, really cheap budget kind of pound store pencils, and these are the triangular design. I got the green set, so I wanted to have a go and a play with those, and so I did, and I have done all the green. And now I need to move on and decide what I'm doing for other things. I'm kind of stuck between whether to do this green as well and just let it blend into the page, or whether to match it to my flowers. And because of that, you know, I've halted again. So what do you guys think? What should I do? So that's one of my whips. I still have the Ken Matsuda page that I started a while ago. I have other whips, by the way, but I only like to show whips that I've actually kind of touched in the time period, so that I've, you know, if I've actually worked on them. Trust me, I've got loads of whips on that shelf, but these are the ones that I've actually laid a little bit more pencil in, and when I mean a little bit, I mean a little bit. So I've got a little, I think I might have had one flower finish last time, so I've added two. Well done me. And that is about it. He's definitely turning into a bit of a forever page, and I don't really know why. I think it's because I don't 100% like the flowers at the moment. So again, I have stalled. Doesn't take me much. From there, I have my Enchanted Faces group. So the Enchanted Faces pocketbook by Hannah Lynn. I'm part of a group that's trying to finish this book, and obviously you guys know I've got quite a few done in this beauty. quite a lot, and I'm on with this. And I was also trialing some acrylic paint marker pens that were sent to me. You may or may not have already seen that video, and just laying down some acrylic paint over the black lines to try and neutralize the page out, make it look a little bit more realistic. And because of that kind of new technique to me and new version of doing something, it's taking me time. I've got some alcohol marker base, and then I've been working in Prismacolor pencils, so of course that hair is taking forever, but I'm getting there, and I do like how she's turning out. I don't like this tail. I wish I'd have done that differently, but it'll blend in once I get the other elements on the page. So that is that one. Another little bit of a forever whip, I think. I have my Coloriage Wild 1. Do have the whole set of these, and again, because I have 7 of these books and I'd coloured 2 pages, I was like, you know, gotta do another page, gotta crack on with this. I did this a long time ago at the beginning of my colouring hobby, and then obviously, in fact, I have actually put these on. I did that in January 2021. And then, have I put on this one when I did that? I have tried to get a bit better at that. July 2023 for this one. So you can see I've come a long way with skein and adding backgrounds and things. And I'm super pleased with my progress in things. And I do love her. She does turned out really cute. And I am just here. Again, my thing is, if there's a bit of something on the page that's bothering me, it then takes me an age to finish it. And I've used the same green combo on the leaves as the hair. I know. And my leaves look kind of too bright and not realistic. And now I'm like dragging my feet about it. Dragging my feet, for sure. It'll turn out beautiful, I'm sure, and it'll look nice when I'm done. I've just irritated myself with, you know, trying to keep the blends down. I just wish I'd have gone for a more neutral toned green and maybe, you know, done pink hair or something. But it is what it is. And that's even all the whips that I've touched this month. So as you can see, I am, you know, you guys know I have a billion hobbies going on at any given moment. And generally I will have another channel running of whatever thing has taken my fancy. I'm surprised this channel has lasted so very long. It's been here since the beginning. I've not down painted a whole lot at the moment. I'm kind of halfway through 2 projects. I've been gaming quite a lot, and I have been I bought myself some knitting needles, and I have been trying to learn. I can loom knit, but I've never been able to knit. It's not something I ever really seriously had a proper go at. So I've been working on, I know I'm like 5 steps in, but some headband pieces. I thought I'd start with something really simple and what was supposed to be a quick project, but of course I've been doing this forever because I've unpulled it and re-knitted it about 18 times trying to get it right. But yeah, I'm getting better. I mean, you know, it's the first piece that I've tried, and I have finally kind of, you know, got a neat and consistent stitch. So I'm hoping this is one of those gradient yarns of like orange, cream, green that changes as it goes. I got that just a really cheap acrylic budget yarn. I don't actually remember where I got that one. It might have been the Boys, which is a store a few times over from me. Yeah, that's that is not the same one. I keep the labels for everything, but then mix all of them up and can't remember which one goes to which. I try to be sensible and keep things, because I know you guys do ask questions about not always just the colouring topic. So I have that project that I've spent way more time on this than this little swatch so far piece would suggest, because I'm trying to learn. And then, oh, we really are just having a hobby session now, aren't we? I've not done really any cards. I've been loving doing the diamond painting cards and having a little bit of an obsession about those. So I suppose I've done a bit of diamond painting. I've done those. And then I fell down the Temu rabbit hole. And because I work in dental, I can't do a whole lot with my nails, and it's always been a shame. I've been in that field for a long time, and I actually used to do nails and nail art and stuff like that, so I do, you know, really like to, and every so often I'll buy some new nail varnishes and get into that a little bit again. And you know, so I saw some really cool like nail art and nail varnishes on Amazon and Temu, and I ordered those, and of course that is why my nails are painted for the first time in forever. Not the neatest job, because it's been quite some time since I did it, but this time round as well, what I've decided to do, I have these little packs, these little ring books that I use as swatch books for my inks if I ever get around to finishing them off, and I just thought it'd be super fun to be able to log the colour combinations that I really like. So I did. Obviously I go thumb to little finger, so like that, and I've just done a swatch, and where I've got other nail varnishes laid on top, I've added those, and then I've put the company and the colour, number and name and whatever's on top on there. And I thought, you know, there's number 1 that I've done today, we'll see how many I get done. And that was fun. I've got a black Barrier matte nail varnish there, and I have got some clear matte that I'm going to play with, and then I love the Essie nail varnish, just love with a vengeance. So this is Essie and this is an Essie. They just don't last for me. Like, I'll get maybe a day and then they'll chip a little. But realistically I can't keep mine on for long anyway, so it's not really an issue, but I do find that they do chip for me, and I do use a base coat. I think I probably just need to buy a better top coat, so of course I did, and I'm waiting for those to arrive. And then I've just got like a little bit of fun added to that. This is a really old Technique confetti, ice cream Ella it was called. They're like just little and big bits in there in a clear varnish, and it was fun to play. I haven't done it in a long time, and I'll be honest, these kind of different coloured nails are very trendy at the moment, whereas I'd probably normally just do, you know, like this colour all over and be done. So it was fun for a play. So yeah, there's that. Waiting on my new stuff to come. Did buy new wool, even though this is as much stitching as I've got through, just because that's what I do. I have noticed when I don't have time or inclination or motivation to actually hobby, my final go-to hobby is purchasing things for hobbies, as this very crowded room will attest. I've got some beautiful wools though for when I'm at that level of skill and can actually like use them, so go me. What else? You will have seen my haul, so you know I bought just a few bits and pieces of colouring related supplies the last few months, not too much. And I did in my haul, because it's been collecting for a while and I've used most of the stuff, I did kind of do a little bit of a show and tell review and how I actually have found using most of the products, which was good. That's a little bit nice for me, because most of the time I used to do hauls as things came in, because I was, well, essentially hauling too much stuff basically. I'm trying to decide whether it might be interesting for you guys, for instead of me having like separate hobby channels pop up, whether just to add a video randomly on a Friday when I'm doing something that's not colouring. I can't decide. I know they go on about algorithms and what's best for your channel and blah 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 that you don't care about, that I don't also really care about, because to be honest, I'm a small channel anyway. My channel grows very slowly because this is not my job. This is not something I can focus marketing effort or sponsorship or effort or any of that. I do this for a little bit of entertainment for me and maybe for yourselves, and that's about it. So I figured just stick with doing whatever I enjoy doing and then hope some people want to watch it. So maybe, you know, to use some of the footage I have for other hobbies, I'll just randomly chuck them at you in this channel somewhere. I don't know. I might literally change my other channel name to Other Hobbies and just every so often just dump things on there when that's the things I'm doing instead of my colouring. So at least there's like content for you guys of some sort of thing for when I'm not in a super colouring mood, I guess. Having said that, I was sent some beautiful soft pastels by, I say beautiful, I don't know what they're like yet, I haven't tried them, Lightwish, that I do need to do a video on for you guys, so I need to crack on with that. And apart from that, guys, I'm still on with my Hitchhiker's Guide. I've got a couple of other ideas for that to continue that series, and yeah, that's where I'm at. I think I've done a full update for you guys. Since I had not many colouring pages, at least you know what's going on. And apart from that, have a fabulous week, weekend, month, whatever. Enjoy whatever you're doing, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.